Kia ora, everybody. My name is Ben, and I am one of your baritones for this evening. As I failed level 1 composition, I would like to invite the lovely Juliet Waller to come up and talk about her piece. Now, Juliet, let's hear a little bit about you. Can you give us a brief introduction, please?
Excellent. Hi everyone, I'm Juliet, and I'm, as you'll see in the program, the head of music at New Plymouth Girls High School. I'd just like to do a shout out to anyone who grew up in the regions. Yeah, I've been a teacher for 20 years now, and over those 20 years I've watched so much talent come through the schools and blossom and grow. But as a teacher, you often give everything to your students' pursuits and their education. And I've found over the years that I've often come home really, really tired. Shout out to any teachers or educators out there. And those pockets of creativity are very few and far between. And also a shout out to anyone who gets imposter syndrome, because I think that's something that you also face in the regions, because we don't have the same opportunities, and being a female and being an older female, I hate to put myself in that category now, but I'm not in the youth choir. And I just, when this call came out, when Rowan put this call out, I was just so excited about it because I thought, yes, this is the year to back myself. And this is the year to back yourself also. And so I actually will lead you to your next question.
Well, on to that. I'd just like to ask you a little bit about your piece.
Yep.
Luckily, I've got it. Right here. So could you just give us a little explanation about not only what this piece is about, but also just what inspired you for it?
Yeah, totally. So regarding the whole backing yourself thing, so I wrote something for my school choir mainly as a result of being unsure what to put in front of them for the New Zealand Composer section for the Big Sing. And I thought, hang on a minute, wait, I did a composition degree. Should give it a go. And I have written other pieces for them before, but they really, really loved it. They really engaged with it, and that was inspiring for me. And from that composition, another school heard it, and they commissioned me. They paid me actual money, guys, quite substantial money to write for their choir. And so in the process of doing that, I was looking through some Katherine Mansfield poems. And The Awakening River was one of the poems that really stood out to me. And a melody came to me straight away. And for anyone who's aware of the changes that are happening with NCEA, we had to come up with programs and thinking about what we were going to do with no information from the ministry for quite a long time. And so instead of doing my NCA planning, trust me, it's all fine now, I ended up composing a few pieces based on Katherine Mansfield poems. And so this melody was in my mind when the call came out. So actually, when I knew the choir that might sing it, fingers crossed, but I was going to back myself, I started to write it down. And I'm absolutely delighted that it was selected, and I'm absolutely thrilled that you're performing it this evening. I just want to, thank you so much, and thank you. So the poem I felt wasn't appropriate for the high school choir because on the surface level it's talking about a river heading out to the ocean. But if you know anything about Katherine Mansfield, she herself was, very expressive in her own sexuality in a time that it was very difficult to do that. And she often advocated for these issues. And so I think actually that this is The Awakening River is about sexual awakening. And you'll see as I read the poem. Shall I do that? The Awakening River. The gulls are mad in love with the river, and the river unveils her face and smiles. In her sleep-brooding eyes, they mirror their shining wings. She lies on silver pillows. The sun leans over her. He warms and warms her. He kisses and kisses her. There are sparks in her hair, and she stirs in laughter. Be careful, my beautiful waking one, you will catch on fire. Wheeling and flying with the foam of the sea on their breasts, the ineffable mists of the sea clinging to their wild wings, crying the rapture of the boundless ocean, the gulls are mad in love with the river. Wake, we are the dream thoughts flying from your heart. Wake, we are the songs of desire flowing from your bosom. Oh, I think the sun will lend her his great wings, and the river will fly away to the sea with the mad in love birds. Thank you.